No
Why can you
sleep.
do so well? Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, no sleep, and then you can just speak your mind. Hi, welcome back to our channel. I'm Gerald, and today I have.
Hi, I'm from, and I'm in secondary 4 this year.
So, just for some context, she's my Sec 4 AMS student, and in her most recent exam, quite recently, she did very, very well. So, can you just share with us how you fared for that exam? Yeah.
Last year, I went from failing both A and E math to getting A1 for both this year for my recent WAs.
Wow. So in this video, we want to talk about how she did that transformation for herself, and also ask her about some tips that you can use as a student in your own revision for any upcoming exams, especially math exams. So the first thing I want to ask is, can you first tell us what your relationship was like with the two subjects before you came in and before I started teaching you?
Before joining this center, this tuition center, can I hold it?
Yes. Of course.
Before joining this tuition center, I found studying math really difficult because the pace in class is like really fast, and the teacher have no time to go through individually with every student's struggles. So after joining this tuition center, I find that it is much easier for me to learn new concepts because every time any like minor mistakes I make, I can quickly clarify my doubts with my tuition teacher.
Okay, thank you. And what would you say is the difference in the way that you learn math or like math was being taught to you over here compared to if before you joined us when you were trying to figure things out by yourself?
Difference. Okay, in school, like I said before, like in school, right, the teacher will go through in a really fast pace because he assumed that everyone has already understood the concepts. And that makes me really hate math, honestly, because I find that I cannot understand the questions when I attempt the questions later on. Over here, like I can go at a much slower pace and aim, make sure that I understand everything before attempting the harder questions.
Spot on. And before we, move on to the next questions, right, I want to ask as a side note, given that you did so well for your most recent exam, I'm sure that those watching this video are probably students or maybe parents watching this lah. So can you share with those who are watching this how you managed to pull off such a feat for yourself and how you actually prepared for this exam, the exams you took this year, and use the resources that you have this year?
No
No sleep so well.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, no sleep, and then you can just speak your mind.
Just put aside everything when your exams are coming nearer, cause you have to know what's important and what's urgent at the moment. Wait, and
No sleep.
No
see, drink more coffee, okay? And
And how about like in terms of the materials or the resources that you use to revise for this exam? Like what do you actually do?
okay. I find that my foundation in math is really weak, so I would learn the concepts, relearn the concepts again before I attempt like the questions given on that website.
The learning portal.
Yep, the learning portal. And I would try like past year's papers from other schools. I would go online and look for those free ones. And I would try to like attempt as many questions as possible so that I can gain more exposure to the difficult types of questions.
Understand. And just as a side note, right, I want to talk a little bit about over here. So the thing is that I've been teaching her for about 1 term plus, right? About 1 term plus. So if you ask me what strikes me the hardest, right, when you mention her name, is actually I actually appreciate two things about her. The first thing is that she's very meticulous in her work. So her handwriting is actually very nice.
Really, man?
Yeah, trust me, I see a lot of handwriting before.
I haven't seen my handwriting like in 5 minutes. After that, it's like when the exam's about to end for history.
Okay, history is different thing, but for math, right, at least her handwriting is very meticulous. And what I realized is that when your handwriting is very neat, right, especially for math, like you make sure that every step is like in sequence, right? You don't write all over the place, right? Is that you tend to be very meticulous. So I appreciate that about her because it's very easy to read her work and I can clearly see her thought process behind it. So it's very easy to spot like mistakes when you make because it's very meticulous, which is something I appreciate lah. The next thing that I appreciate about her, right, is that she's not afraid to restart. So if let's say she's a little bit lost in a chapter, right, she will tell me, and I appreciate that honesty, that openness, right. And then to me, it's totally fine to restart the chapter, right, because you don't want to like continue doing something that you don't understand. So it's better to restart from the beginning. Agree or not?
Agree, yes.
Okay, so for the last question that I would like to ask you, right, is apart from just coming here to learn math, which is the main purpose of coming here, but apart from that, what is something that you actually enjoy about the classes when you come here, or like the teachers, or even the friends or interactions that you make over here?
I
Right, how calm, patient, and understanding Teacher Gerald is, because it makes me not afraid to clarify my doubts whenever they come up in my mind, like randomly. Like I would just like immediately ask him any questions I have, and the friends that I've met over here are all, or
Just say, it's okay.
like really hardworking. They really inspire me to do better. Also, like in class, they're always really focused and they're always handing their work on time.
Ah, yes. Yeah, correct. So it's also the, like when you're around people who are of that standard, naturally you will also want to be that standard, which is a good thing. Yeah. So that wraps up the end of this short talk with and I would like to thank you for your time today. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe. And turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss the next upload. And I'll see you in the next video.